Have you ever wondered about the intricate structure and remarkable functionality of the spinal cord? What secrets lie within this essential part of our nervous system? Imagine for a moment the complexity of this neural highway, where every signal, every sensation, and every movement originates. Today, we embark on a journey to unravel the mystery of the spinal cord, exploring its anatomy, function, and the myriad of conditions that affect it. But before we dive into the depths of this fascinating subject, let me share a personal story that underscores the importance of understanding the spinal cord's inner workings and why you should stay tuned until the end of this video. Welcome back to our exploration of the spinal cord, a structure so intricate yet fundamental to our existence. In our quest to understand its mysteries, let's begin by peeling back the layers of its anatomy. The spinal cord, nestled within the protective confines of the vertebral column, serves as the primary pathway for transmitting sensory and motor signals between the brain and the rest of the body. From an evolutionary perspective, the development of the spinal cord predates even the emergence of complex brains, highlighting its ancient and indispensable role in facilitating movement and sensation. Now, let's delve deeper into the anatomy of the spinal cord. Picture it as a cylindrical structure composed of two main types of tissue: gray matter and white matter. The gray matter, resembling a butterfly or an H shape in cross-section, is primarily comprised of neuronal cell bodies, dendrites, and synapses. This region is where the processing of sensory information and the initiation of motor commands take place. Conversely, the white matter, surrounding the gray matter, consists of myelinated nerve fibers bundled into tracts that carry signals up and down the spinal cord. These tracts serve as the communication highways, transmitting information between different levels of the spinal cord and the brain. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly do gray and white matter do? Well, let's break it down further. Gray matter is akin to the brain's processing center within the spinal cord. It integrates incoming sensory information, such as touch, temperature, and pain, and initiates appropriate motor responses, like muscle contractions or reflexes. On the other hand, white matter acts as the transmission lines, facilitating the rapid relay of signals between different regions of the spinal cord and the brain. Think of it as the fiber optic cables of the nervous system, ensuring swift and efficient communication. As we continue our journey through the spinal cord, it's crucial to understand the intricate network of nerves that branch out from it. These spinal nerves, arising from specific segments of the cord, innervate different regions of the body, allowing for sensation and movement in each corresponding area. But how exactly do these nerves function? Well, let's consider the pathways of sensory information first. When you touch something hot, for instance, specialized sensory receptors in your skin detect the temperature change and send signals via sensory neurons to the spinal cord. Here, the information is relayed to higher brain centers for processing, resulting in the perception of heat and the initiation of appropriate responses, such as withdrawing your hand. Similarly, motor pathways within the spinal cord enable voluntary and involuntary movements. When you decide to move your arm, for example, motor neurons in the brain send signals down the spinal cord to the appropriate muscles, triggering their contraction and facilitating movement. Additionally, the spinal cord houses circuits responsible for reflex actions, such as the knee-jerk reflex, which bypasses the brain and elicits rapid responses to stimuli. Apologies for the interruption. Let's continue our exploration of the spinal cord. Now that we've covered the basics of spinal cord anatomy and function, let's dive deeper into the fascinating world of spinal reflexes. These reflexes are the body's rapid response system, allowing for quick and automatic reactions to external stimuli without the need for conscious thought. Think about the last time you accidentally touched something hot. Before you even realized what was happening, your hand instinctively recoiled to avoid injury. This rapid withdrawal reflex is just one example of the many reflexes mediated by the spinal cord. So, how do spinal reflexes work? It all starts with sensory receptors in your skin, muscles, and tendons detecting changes in your environment. When these receptors are stimulated, they send electrical signals along sensory neurons to the spinal cord. Upon reaching the spinal cord, these signals are relayed to interneurons, which then transmit the information to motor neurons. In turn, motor neurons send signals to the appropriate muscles, initiating a reflexive response. What's remarkable about spinal reflexes is their speed and efficiency. Unlike conscious movements, which require input from the brain and can take longer to execute, spinal reflexes occur almost instantaneously. This rapid response helps protect the body from potential harm and allows for swift adjustments to changing circumstances. But spinal reflexes aren't just limited to avoiding danger. They also play a crucial role in everyday movements and activities. For example, the stretch reflex helps maintain posture and balance by automatically adjusting muscle length in response to changes in muscle tension. Similarly, reflexes like the withdrawal reflex and the crossed extensor reflex are essential for coordinating movements and ensuring smooth transitions between different actions. As we marvel at the intricacies of spinal reflexes, it's essential to recognize their significance in both normal physiology and clinical practice. Doctors often use reflex testing as part of neurological examinations to assess the integrity of the spinal cord and peripheral nerves. Changes in reflex responses can provide valuable insights into the presence and progression of neurological disorders, such as spinal cord injuries, nerve compression syndromes, and neurodegenerative diseases. In the next part of our journey, we'll explore the role of neurotransmitters in spinal cord function and delve into the complex interplay of chemical messengers that regulate neural activity. Stay tuned as we unravel the mysteries of the spinal cord, one fascinating topic at a time.